Earth, our Earth Mother, our Mother Earth. We also stand near Reno's lifeline, our Earth Mother's breast milk, which gives us life and a home. The Truckee River, named after a great Native American Paiute man, Choque. Look, turn and look at our lifeline, the breast milk of Reno, the Truckee River. Each and every one of us here today have honorable wants and great visions for ourselves, our families, our people, our communities, our nation. In Washington, D.C., we need a new administration. Several hundred years ago, the United States of America was established on greed, theft, treachery, torture, slavery, murder, and deception. Why is that today it continues still? As Indigenous, Aboriginal, and First Nations people, I'd like to share our culture, our Native teachings with you today, and take a few moments to provide you with the issues that we as Natives face each and every day. As you notice today, our beautiful Native women are wearing skirts, a lot of them adorned with ribbons. They are worn proudly to honor the missing and murdered Indigenous women of Canada and USA. Have you heard of that? Why does not the big public media pick that up? Each skirt is made with prayers and love and thoughts to the missing and murdered. The red you see our beautiful women adorned with, it stimulates our beings and show and honor that we will not give up and stop the fight for our inherent rights, and to find or to understand why we have murdered and missing Indigenous women around the world. We wear red visually to remind the world of the passion and the sorrow we have for our murdered and missing, and for the sorrow we have for our planet Earth that is happening amongst us. Native American and Alaskan Native women are more than 2.5 times more likely to be raped or sexually assaulted than our non-Indigenous sisters out there. In Canada, missing or murdered women have been designated as a national crisis. In America, that hasn't happened yet. In America, missing person statistics are kept for every demographic group except for Native American women. Some experts estimate the murder rate for women on some reservation is 10 times higher than the national average. Our traditions teach us that wearing a skirt that goes and goes to the earth, it's to show respect to the earth because we are one, and our Earth Mother is a female. Our mother welcomes and recognizes this. The Arctic National Wildlife Refuge. Whoa, what is our administration doing? Last month, the House and Senate Republicans unveiled a final sweeping tax reform package that includes provisions allowing sections of the Arctic National Wildlife Refuge to be open for detrimental exploration. While Washington bureaucrats are okay with drilling our pristine lands for money production and for the human rights cost to this are our native brothers and sisters in Alaska. The once ice sheets that protected their villages are melting and people are losing their homelands. We need a new administration. All the greed that we suffer today is going to continue in our ongoing air pollution, water pollution, spills, and industrial noise that will disturb and divert the thousands forms of wildlife, including the human race. Gold Butte and Bears Ears national monuments. They're threatened by the federal administration's pursuit to open public lands for business development while destroying these lands. These fragile lands contain historical wildlife habitat as well as rock art and the blood of our ancestors that lived here. The current Secretary of the Interior the support of his boss, plans to reduce and chop up these national monuments by more than 1 million acres. We must protect our homelands. We need a new administration. Our beautiful Western Shoshone homelands, they're continued to be threatened by Yucca Mountain. Why do we have radioactive waste and nuclear fuel in America? Why would we put this in our planet? Why would we put this in our bodies? Does the DC administration look the other way to know that all these harmful effects are harsh and they will disturb and hurt us? Western Shoshone people have spent their lives fighting these great atrocities of Nevada. The great Western Shoshone continue to challenge the USA, in the court system, to know that these are their Indian lands. Our Western Shoshone elder, Carrie Dan, reminds us, in the Western Shoshone way, a long time ago, when your mother got old, you didn't throw her away. You brought her into your home and you took care of her. This is the way we take care of our Mother Earth. The same way you should take care of your mothers is the way you should take care of our earth. It's basically common sense. We don't need a waste-filled planet just for the few rich. Mining in the world and in our back doors. Why does the USA still have an 1872 mining law? Why? Mining depletes and destroys water, wildlife, and land. Beautiful and spiritual indigenous human beings are being murdered and attacked around the world due to mining. Again, for a few rich. We need a new administration. We've only mentioned a few issues here. There are plenty more. There's crude oil production that are killing lands and homelands and indigenous peoples, and we're killing and destroying our lands, the water. Keystone XL, DAPL, Dakota Access Pipeline. The movements are still continuing, and health care. We deserve to have affordable health care. Before our mother left to the spirit world, her prayers on this earth was, Creator, the way of the life and teaching is a continuous circle. Be with us, for you are our children, and we must teach the children. They are our future. Our indigenous people, we will continue to speak out, and we thank you all. Again, we are the human race. We are not separate races. And teach your children about our own lifeblood, the Truckee River. That is important to us. If the Truckee River perishes, we perish. You live here in Reno, teach your loved ones about the river. Go to the river, touch the river, talk to the water. They will respond. They will be happy. We must eliminate the greed, the theft, the treachery, the torture, the continued slavery, the murder, and the deception that happens here. Because if we don't, and when we're all gone, your children will endure it. We need a new administration. Don't forget to vote. Don't forget to vote. Thank you. Aho, Numadui.
Thank you so much, Michon. That was beautiful. Before our next speaker, whose name you may not know how to pronounce, but you will soon, I have a few thank yous.